Thank you all for tuning in to this segment of TDA TV. I'm here with Blake Revels. Blake, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good,
Thanks
good.
for coming.
For those of y'all that don't know, Blake is the owner of Revels Rack. He is also the owner of our Best of Show for 2017. Stock Market is right here above us, and we're excited to talk to you about Stock Market today. While the interview's going, we're going to give you a sneak peek at Stock Market. We did some live footage from the pens. We're really excited to show you his yearling rack. Y'all, this yearling rack was over 300. He was one of the most talked about deer at our TDA convention. Blake, we're really excited to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Blake, talk to us a little bit about Stock Market.
Well, Stock Market is he's a yearling of a lifetime, I feel like. We were very fortunate enough to be able to win the High Roller Big Buck contest the year before with Checkmate. At that time, we felt that Checkmate was, once again, a yearling of a lifetime. And that following year, Stock Market, he came out of the gate early and he kept on growing bigger and bigger. And as you can see, he put on a phenomenal rack, and he's a buck we're very proud of.
Blake, when we got to see Stock Market out at your ranch out at Revels Racks, he's just beautiful. There's nothing else to say besides he's perfectly symmetrical, he's gorgeous, and he looks really, really healthy. So Blake, talk to me a little bit about Stock Market's pedigree.
Stock Market's pedigree is blue chip over Triple Crown, over Max, over Gladiator 44 Stam.
That's fantastic. What a phenomenal pedigree. How's he working out in your herd? Is he becoming a foundation? Is Stock Market one of the deer you plan to grow your herd also?
Absolutely. We plan to continue to breed him. We bred him to some really good does this year, or last year rather, with that rack as a yearling. We try not to breed yearlings too much, but with a rack like that and a pedigree, it crossed really well with a lot of our does that we had continued to be building for a long time, and we're really looking forward to seeing the offspring that he's able to create.
I tell you, he was one of the hottest bucks this growing season. He kind of was everywhere, and we were really excited to see him. Are you partners on Stock Market with anybody?
Yes, sir. I'm partners with George Strunal at Tejada Whitetails. He's been a great partner. The semen market is very competitive these days. We were very, very fortunate first to be able to even grow a yearling with a rack like that, but we're really fortunate enough to be able to have a buck that we were able to sell semen on, and that people used him, and they also put him in some really good does. So we're not only excited about the offspring on our facility, but we're really looking forward to seeing what he can grow at other people's farms as well.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see his picture on that pedigree chart that you see at all of our auctions and in some of the ads across the industry significantly. He's just a phenomenal animal, and we're really excited to have the ability to go out and see him live and in the flesh, and then also to be able to interview you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blake, we talked a little bit about Stock Market, and he is the excitement of the deer industry when it comes to yearlings. But let's talk a little bit about kind of your ranch. How long have you been in the business, and what's your vision for the future with Revels Rack?
Well, I've been breeding deer since 2009. We bought a facility. Originally, I wanted to have a few deer. I'd known somebody that had been in the deer business for a long time. We had some property not too far from our house, so I wanted to put some pens out there, be able to go feed them. Some short time after that, my dad had called me. He's got a ranch out near Junction, and if I was serious about this deer thing, that I needed to look at this facility, which we're currently at, and the kind of history starts there. Our first goal was to raise a 200-inch 2-year-old. Once we were able to accomplish that and be fairly consistent, it kind of got to the point to where we wanted to grow a 200-inch yearling. It's obviously progressed from there. And once again, Stock Market being over 300 inches as a yearling was a phenomenal accomplishment. We continue to put together better and better pedigrees of what we felt were both marketable as well as productive. So once again, we try to put together deer that complement one another. We're looking for frames, we're looking for tine length, we're looking for marketability, and at the end of the day, we want the deer to have a look. We're going to continue to cross our genetics and move forward, and we look forward to seeing what Stock Market can do with that.
Blake, you've done an incredible job building a robust facility full of really quality deer. While I was out there, you have everything from really great yearlings all the way to 3-year-olds that are just beautiful. Talk to me a little bit about the time that you spend and your staff spend analyzing those pedigrees. You talked about having deer that complement one another. That's such a huge deal when it comes to raising big, very quality white-tailed deer. Talk to me a little bit about the time you put into that.
Well, it's Patrick. It's been a growing experience. It's been a learning experience. It's an evolution, and it takes time to do what we all do. We put together these pedigrees, and we study these pedigrees, and we think we're making the right decision, and we've got to inseminate them or live cover them, and sometimes it takes up to 2 or 3 years before you know if that decision is right. And at the end of the day, we spend a phenomenal amount of time looking at those pedigrees. We try to put together, once again, not only what is marketable, but what complements those deer. Is the bottom side missing tine length? Is it missing spread? Whatever it may be, that we sit there and try to put those deer together to where they do complement themselves, and at the end of the day, grow the product that we're looking to grow.
Well, I'm really excited to show some of the viewers other deer just besides stock market, because I think at your ranch you've done a phenomenal job of complementing pedigrees to promote a really, really marketable product in your facility. So I'm excited that the viewers at home will get some opportunity to see what your pen structure is and how you've really taken the time to manage those pedigrees to build a quality deer herd.
Absolutely. And once again, it takes such a long time to see if those decisions were made right. You've got to have a little bit of luck. You've got to have conception. You've got to have the right pedigrees. And at the end of the day, this last year was our most consistent year of 2-year-olds as well as yearlings. And I think the proof is in the pudding, if you will, and the results from our hard work are showing. It's taken such a long time, and we're all picky with what we do, and I always feel that there's always room for improvement, no matter how good we are or how good we do, and that kind of what keeps me going. It's striving for excellence or striving to perfection, for argument's sake, and I was really happy with my 2-year-olds and yearlings this year. Once again, the most consistent that I ever had, and we'll look forward to kind of keeping that ball rolling.
I want to expand on that a little bit. Talk to me about what keeps you motivated and driven in the deer business. And a lot of people may not realize, but you also own and manage Revel Block and Brick in Houston. And I know you've gone through some issues with Harvey and the city's rebuilding. The deer business is a component of your life. Talk to me about, with everything else going around and managing a very successful block and brick business, what keeps you driven and motivated in the deer business?
What motivates me in the deer business? Patrick, I could answer that a few different ways. I think at the end of the day, I enjoy it. I enjoy the people that I've met. I enjoy spending time with my deer. I enjoy seeing if I made that recipe the right one or not. I enjoy going to the auctions. I enjoy shaking hands, meeting the people, meeting new customers. Another big thing that really motivates me is to help my clients. You release deer on a property, whether it be bucks or does. The majority of my customers, they want to upgrade the genetics on their ranch. So when I'm able to provide a product that is able to help them accomplish their goal, that's gratifying. And that keeps them coming back, and it keeps me motivated to keep doing more and more. And as we work towards striving for excellence, if you will, we're looking to create better and better deer. And when we're able to also do that, we continue to help those clients once again accomplish their goals, and it's fun. So
I think you said it best. I'm glad you're having fun in it. And Blake, I think you're doing a tremendous job in the deer business. I'm excited with where you're going. We're excited to have you at TDA. I'm glad stock market is a part of TDA and a part of so many people's herds, and we look forward to growing it in the future.
Absolutely.
Blake, thank you for taking the time out to do this interview with us. We really appreciate it. Is there anything else you would like to close with?
Well, we just definitely like to thank George Strunall, my partner, and I'd like to thank all the people that supported us with purchasing the semen. And as I said before, we're really looking forward to what he's going to produce on our farms, but we're really looking to see what he can do on other people. So really appreciate you coming down, Patrick. It's been a pleasure, and thank you very much.
Absolutely. Y'all, you're looking at Stock Market Best of Show at Texas Deer Association for 2017. Thanks for tuning in again.